Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Brian Lissy, and what I'm going to do is, before I get into some of the finer points of getting your website and stuff set up, what I'd like to do is discuss with you a little bit about the basics of navigating on the internet and some of the things that you might hear. For some of you who know what a URL is and know how to copy and paste, this video may not be for you, so you can go ahead and skip this. But for those of you that are you know how to check email and that's about it, this video might be for you. Now, what I'd like to do to get started is first discuss a little bit about browsers. Most people, now I'm on a Windows XP machine, so if you're on Vista or something it might be a little bit different, but over here in Start you have your Internet Explorer. Now down here you have your taskbar, and there are several windows that are already up, and you'll see here that this is Windows Internet Explorer, so I'll just go ahead and bring that up. Now, one of the things that you can do is you have several tabs that are available to you, like right here. See this new tab? And just click on that. Now I've just created a new tab, so I can switch in between the two very easily. This makes it easy so that, like, if you go to one page and you've got a lot of information and gives you a lot of things to say, okay, go do this, then you can keep that information up while you just go to your other tab and view that information. Now, before we get too much farther, up here at the very top, this is what's called a URL, or some people call it an address bar, whatever the case may be. This is where you would go to type in the address of wherever it is that you want to go. Alright, now there's some pretty basic things that you can do with this. A lot of times when we discuss copy and paste, for those of you that don't know, it's quite easy. You can highlight, just a single click right there highlights everything. If you click again, it doesn't, but what you can do is you can click and drag, and that'll highlight it back. But what you can do is, if you right click, it comes up with a menu. You have a couple options here, but the one that you want to focus in on is copy. Alright, so now I've selected copy, so it's held in memory. So if I go into a place to enter that in, I right click again and I've got paste. And you'll notice that the full URL, or the address, has now been pasted in there. Of course, that's not a valid username, but it's there to show you what can and can't be done. Okay, so you know what a URL is, or an address bar. You know how to add tabs and then switch back and forth, and of course you can add as many as you want. Alright, now some of you may not have this button, so you may have to go File, and you see New Tab. That'll do the same thing. Alright, now a browser that I really love, and this is one that you don't have to use, but I really like it. It's fast. It's got a lot less security holes than other browsers, plus it's designed for social web browsing or social web marketing, which may be of interest to you. If you type in Flock into Google and click like I just did, you'll see right here that I've got the download right here. You click on that and it's going to give you the option to go ahead and start your download. You would go ahead and just click Run and continue on. Now I already have Flock on my machine, so without further ado, this is Flock. Very similar, but you'll see that there's no tabs right away. What you would do is you File, New Tab. Okay, and what's a little bit different is, instead of just that little page thing there, there's a plus sign over here. so I can add more tabs as needed. Flock is, like I said, is very good. It's very fast. That is the one that I use primarily. So when you watch videos from me, you're going to see me actually using this web browser. Everything else works the same. You know, single click into there to highlight everything. Right click, you can copy and then paste. Alright, so now that I showed you a little bit about what I use to navigate around the net with, and copying and pasting, that should be about it. Now you've this will end this little video segment, and we will continue on with the next.